Any mention?
Good morning.
May please, Your Lordship.
Yes, let me take first. Yes. Yes, Mr. Jitendra Singh. Any mention?
Yes, good morning, Malcolm. No, I just make because I just my union has received one item number 6 because he just received the copy of the miscellaneous application which we have filed. This is miscellaneous application 27. We have just received.
Let the matter be called out. Let the matter be called out, Mr. Jitendra. Let the matter be called out. Yes, let it be called out. Yes. I thought the hearing matter. Yes.
May please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 25. Your Lordship, I pray that this matter may come up after 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
25.
25. No objection, Your Lordship.
3 weeks.
Highly obliged.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 24, Your Lordship.
1 second. Number?
24, Your Lordship.
24.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Why?
Personal difficulties, Your Lord.
Of whom?
Conducting counsel, Your Lord.
With the Philman Nogri. Why? What happened to him? He's not well.
Yes, well, Your Lordship.
Not for the asking, huh? That on the adjournments, yes. When?
After 2 weeks, Your Lord. Objection.
Okay. Yes. That's it.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 16
16.
on behalf of Learned Additional Advocate General, Mr. Shulai.
He's on leave.
He's on sanction leave.
2 weeks, yes, okay. Yes.
Also, item
Wait a second, finish.
also item number 23, Lordship.
23.
23.
23, who's appearing?
For the petitioner, my lord.
You have objection?
No one.
What's the matter about?
This matter parallel proceedings running concurrently both before the MHRC.
Any
Lordship,
objections?
I am for MHRC.
You have some objections?
Lordship, the proceeding has been stayed there. It's almost over a year now
Stayed where? Here, by the court.
by this court.
In this case.
Lordship, over a year.
After we
Okay, 1 week. Is Mr. Shulai doing it?
he's on sanction.
Okay, yes.
I'd like to mention item number 28 of the hearing list.
1 second, Mr. Bora. Yes. Yes.
28, Lordship. 28. Mr. Paul is leading in this matter, Lordship. He is not here today. 28 and 29 are both connected matters, Lordship. 28, 29.
2 weeks, okay.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 27.
Your Lordship, 27, 28 and 29 are
connected.
connected.
When is
After 2 weeks.
your ma'am coming back from
This one, Your Lordship, by the end of this month.
Brussels?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Still in Brussels?
Yes, Your Lordship.
This month?
This one.
2 weeks, okay. Yes. That's it.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 14. Let this matter be taken up next week.
14. There's no point having weekly this, I think. 14. You're for whom?
For the respondent 1 and 2.
Number?
1 and 2.
You're with whom?
On behalf of SD.
May I please, Your Lordship?
On behalf of?
SD.
SD.
May I please, Your Lordship? This case is almost here argument completed, and this is for clarification because of this twice, thrice it was hard.
Matters regarding?
Regarding that land matter, Your Lordship, this daughter-in-law cannot be the successor owner of the property, that one.
Your Lordship, we are seeking clarification, Your Lordship, because the JHDC have produced some documents, Your Lordship. So we are
Okay.
seeking clarification on those.
Some clarification from them?
Yes.
Okay, we'll list it after. This is 19 matter after 1 week, yes. Yes.
13,
Yes.
13 and 14.
Bora, yes. What do you want?
13 and 14 connected matters.
Mr. Bora. Are you Mr. Bora? What's your name? Yes. 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 Item? Item? Yes. Mention. Your it's not coming. Your video and audio is disrupted. Yes.
Can I mention item number 21? We just
21.
21. We just entered appearance.
Yes.
On behalf of the petitioner.
Ending appearance
On behalf of the petitioner.
today.
Today.
That will be called out. With orders that we pass. Yes.
I'd like to mention item number 26, Your Lordship. On behalf of the petitioner.
Mr. Sheikh, where's Mr. Sheikh?
He's out of station, Your Lordship.
This, yes. We'll ask him to appear virtually next time. 1 week, yes.
To Your Lordship.
2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay, 3 weeks, yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 22, Your Lordship. Let this matter be taken up next week.
That means that this is over. 22. When? After?
Next week, Your Lordship.
6 weeks.
Next week.
2 weeks, yes.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Bora.
Lordship, I'd like to mention, I think 15 of today's list, Lordship.
Yes.
Mr. Mani was ready to, I gave the matter, but however on his health ground, he will not be able to argue the matter today, Lordship. The matter may kindly be listed in the last part of August.
No objection, Your Lordship.
Similar matter is already pending in the
after 6 weeks. Okay.
Manipur High Court is not sitting.
Yes, after 6 weeks. Okay.
In
Yes.
the condition, so
Yes, as Mr. Bora submits that as similar matters pending before Manipur High Court, which is not sitting regularly, the matter be adjourned for 6 weeks. Prayers allowed. Yes, for 6 weeks. Yes, item 15. Yes.
My lord, I would beg to mention item number 18. Senior counsel is on sanction leave, my lord.
Who's senior counsel?
Titi Ding Dong.
You're there. What is there?
Oh, this is a second.
It's your brief, correct?
Actually, CCT someone is.
You're for the appellant. You have no objection? Yes.
Obliged.
Okay, yes. 2 weeks.
May please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 19 and 20. Mr. Ntishulai is on leave, Your Lordship.
No objections.
He can't appear virtually also.
I'm not
He
sure.
can't.
He went to his village.
He's gone to the village.
I think so, Your
Okay.
Lordship.
Yes.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Wait, please, my lordship.
Yes.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 30, my lord. My lord, Mr. D. Bharat has some personal difficulties, so the matter may be come after 2 weeks, my lord.
30.
My lord.
This after 3 weeks, yes. Yes.
Much obliged.
Main list item number 1.
In this case, I need some time. I have to take some information. It does not.
You're for 8 and 9.
And for 9.
You're for whom, Mr. Jalmat? You're for 9.
For 9.
Who are you?
I'm the NHICDCL leader. I'm the person to
NHICD. Okay.
So
Who is Langbang 10? 6 and 7. Rumthao for 8. Debnath for 9. Savian for 10. 1 to 4. Your colony or who's appearing? Okay, number 10 not filing affidavit. Not filing, sorry. Number 9? Yes. Number 8? Number 6 and 7? No, 21 matter. Has compensation been paid to him?
Most of the people, they got the compensation.
Has compensation been paid or not? Any amount of compensation been paid? Was any assessment done? Mr. R. Debnath for R9 and MS Usrum Thao for 8. Pray for 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Yes, thereafter.
This is also similar.
Item number 2.
Also similar.
Item number 2, the same for the response 6.
You haven't filed here also?
I'll have to file my.
1 to 4
Your Lordship will be filing because of the dates.
and number 6, pray for and allowed for the 2 weeks. What about, yes, okay, 5, 1 to 4, 5 and 6 for the 2 weeks, yes.
Item number 3.
Fair
Your
file.
Lordship, no, Your Lordship, I'm appearing before respondent one.
Why?
It's taking 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
Why?
Your Lordship, we've not received any instructions, Your Lordship.
From whom?
Your Lordship, this is, we are representing KHDC here,
Yes.
Lordship. So,
Are you presenting whom?
4, 5 and 6, Your Lordship, they are private respondents.
You already filed it.
No, Your Lordship, we're praying for similar.
You file it, we'll finish up this matter. Once you file affidavits, it will be heard.
Your Lordship will definitely file on the next day.
Your Lordship, 2 weeks time may be granted. They have been taking time. And plus respondent number 1, it's for additional affidavit. They have already filed it.
For the 2 weeks time, granted the respondents to file
That's
affidavits,
the last
yes.
chance, Your Lordship.
No last chance, have no meaning. We'll dispose it of
Yes, Your Lordship.
at the order stage only.
Item number 4.
The private respondent have filed the affidavit, Lordship. So, Lordship, I take some time to file my rejoinder.
What gender you need?
Because there is some document to be.
What document? What do you say in the affidavit? What's the matter about?
This is regarding Nukma, Lordship.
So you're out or you're in?
No, I'm out, Lordship.
You're out.
I've given their affidavit to my petitioner. Just let them go through that. They will reply. If anything is to be filed, I have to file because it is a document.
Mr. P. Summer prays for not further 2 weeks time to file the affidavit to the affidavit filed by the respondents 4 and 5. You file affidavit.
They are fine. What's the response?
Item number 5.
We'll do one thing, we'll sit for hearing. Meanwhile, you file affidavit.
Your Lordship.
This matter for hearing, rejoinder will be filed in the meanwhile. Yes.
What's the
This
response?
also. So let's have a few minutes.
Lordship, in this we need a little time, Lordship, because constitutional bench is still going on, Lordship, so miscellaneous applications are not
Regarding?
being. This with that Porto issue, Lordship, challenging of the MOU.
Oh yes. This is because it's been taken up in August. This is a matter after it will be in August. This is after 6 weeks.
6 weeks, Lordship.
Just
Highly
to
obliged, Lordship.
enable the council to apprise the court as to the developments before the Supreme Court. Yes.
Obliged.
Item number 6.
6, yes, Mr. Jitendra.
My lord, actually, we have received one reply to our application, that is 27 of 23. My lord, just we would like to vote for it. And can it be fixed on 11th of the August, my lord? If possible, my lord.
You have received a reply to 711?
Yes, sir.
141.
Miss case 19.
This morning only.
I just received just now, Lord.
You are appearing for whom? For the petitioner? Who filed this? Who filed this?
Lordship, we filed.
On behalf of?
We filed 2 applications, Lordship.
This under 7, this is 7 rule 11.
Yes, they had filed a written objection to the 711 when we sought leave from the Honorable Court to take to reply to that. And
When you
Lordship
wanted?
also,
My lord, can it be on 11th August, my lord?
11th August? Yes, Mr. Jitendra Singh submits that the reply to 711 application has just been received in the morning. So we pray that you put an application? You have put an application seeking time, yes, that the matter be fixed on 11th 8th. Prayers allowed, yes. This is the matter on 11th 8th. You put an application.
Item 7.
The application will be a separate file.
May it please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this matter can be posted for hearing as we won't be filing any rejoinder.
Then we'll do it now.
No, Your
Start.
Lordship,
What is the
we are
matter?
not
Yeah?
prepared, Your Lordship.
Doesn't matter, as we go along, we'll be prepared.
Can we fix some other date, Your Lordship?
This is where you went from one grade to another grade.
Pardon, Your
I'm not
Lordship.
given because you opted for that exam,
Your
so
Lordship.
you're not given it for the promotion.
Yes, Your Lordship. I was reversed back to the original post.
Yes. You ready?
Your Lordship, this matter is conducted by Mr. B. Bhattacharjee, Your Lordship. And the
So
assisting
now
counsel...
he's not there anymore. You have
Yes,
to
Your
handle
Lordship.
it.
But the assisting counsel is Ms. Zeti Nonkanri, Your Lordship.
Okay, let's as the Bobby submit please complete this matter for hearing. Yes.
Obliged, Lordship.
Highly obliged.
Item number 8.
I'm filing during the course of the day, Your Lordship. I have just served copy now only.
Lordship, if I may, this process has started in the year 2017, and now for the last more than 5 years, the land of the petitioner has been kept fallow, Lordship. She cannot cultivate, she cannot do anything, thinking that the government would take as agreed upon way back in 2017.
For the fire station.
Yes, Lordship.
What is in the affidavit? Is here?
I'm filing during the course of the day. Just now I could able to serve copy to him.
And it is
Mr. H. Abraham submits that the affidavit be filed in the course of the day. When you want it? Just after? You want to file the rejoinder?
Yes, Lord.
Yes. Okay, then just after 2 weeks for rejoinder by the petitioner.
And bless your Lord.
Item number 9.
Lordship, we have received the affidavit yesterday, Lordship. I am praying for 2 weeks' time to file rejoinder to the affidavit.
Mr. S. Chandra prays for and allowed 2 weeks time to file rejoinder to the affidavit filed by the respondents. Just the draft ones. Same connected to the other hearing matters, correct?
Connected with item number 28, 29.
Item number 10.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm under appearance on behalf of respondent number 4, Lordship. I'll be filing the power in the course of the day, Lordship.
You file in the course of the day?
The power, bakal nama.
Oh, power. Number 4.
Number 4.
Lordship, 1 and 2 will be filing affidavit, Your Lordship. Lordship, respondents 1 and 2 will be filing affidavit.
4, you're there for 4?
Yes, Lordship.
You're for 3?
Yes.
We require some more time to file affidavit.
Yes, Mr. B. Karim submits that he be entering appearance on behalf of respondent number 4. Stop. He prays for and allowed 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Similar prayer by Susan. This after 2 weeks. Yes.
11.
May I please, Your Lordship, we just received instruction and praying for 3 more weeks, Your Lordship.
They require to file an affidavit, Lordship.
Why?
On the last occasion, they seek a time to file an affidavit. But till date, we haven't received an affidavit.
Oh, no, that is not your concern, yes.
Please, Your Lordship. And for the state respondent...
You're not filing affidavit.
We'll be filing and praying for some more time, Your Lordship.
It's 1, 3 and 5 state and 4 pray for allowed further 2 weeks time for affidavit. Yes.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
12.
May please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I'm praying for some time, Your Lordship. We have not received any instructions in this matter, Your Lordship.
Yeah? He's getting pay scale. What is this?
Regarding pay scale, Lord. Lord, it's actually regarding the rules, Lord, and the power of the government, Lord. Lord, after the notification of the 2019 rules, Lord, the government ceased to have the power, Lord, to interfere in the pay scales of the staff of the High Court. So that is the question.
They're still interfering?
Yes.
Yes, respondents pray for not further 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Yes.
Obliged, Lordship.
Hearing, supplementary risk. Item 1.
Lordship will recall on the last occasion, during the midst of the hearing, it was noticed that the service record of the petitioner, it was not in chronological order. Hence, it was stopped at that point of time. I have filed the lordship will give me opportunity to rehear the matter.
Why? You want to rehear the matter now?
Also, it wasn't complete on that day. The hearing was not complete.
No, it's not. But why rehearing? I thought that we'll only hear Mr. Barasaji and then we'll pass orders. You have nothing. What more do you have? You want to add something else? Let's hear him first. Let him.
Lordship will recall the cabinet had regularized more than thousands of this thing. My case has been left out. I have served 37 years of my service.
So your case will stand a different footing, Mr. Gurung. Yes. So whatever orders that come, they'll be personal only to you.
So let my friend.
Let him see us. What does he have to say?
Lord, I'll refer to the affidavit.
Additional affidavit.
Additional affidavit which is filed by the council, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, if I take my lord, annexure 1, page 14, my lord.
Annexure?
Annexure 1, page 14, my lord.
No, which affidavit are you talking about?
I am referring to the affidavit which is filed by the council for the
When?
No, this is filed on 25th, I think. I received a copy on the 25th.
Oh.
25th of July, my lord. The latest where he has submitted everything in chronological order.
There's no page 14. Annexure 1 is page 4.
Oh, page 4, my lord. My apologies. 3, 4, yes.
Yes. Getting confusing the court.
My lord, because here 1/ was there, so I got confused.
Yeah.
So, my lord, what the appointment letter says, my lord, if I'm allowed to read. The managing committee is pleased to appoint you as an assistant teacher in a consolidated salary of rupees 545 per month with effect from the date of your joining in a purely temporary basis for a period of 6 months. Your service will be extended for a further period after considering your performance by the committee from time to time. This will not constitute any claim whatsoever in future. So, my lord, firstly, she is clearly an appointee of the managing committee. Initial appointment was on the basis of the consolidated fund. So that is the case, my lord.
So that means the caveat already there that he cannot claim any benefit.
Yes, because
this is ordered. This is by the managing committee only.
This is by the managing committee, 1986. Now, subsequently, my lord, I'll refer to all the annexures which have been, my lord, enclosed. So, annexure 2, my lord, which is page 5.
Yes.
I have the honor to state that there is a leave vacancy post of LP teacher under your kind disposal. So this is a letter which is addressed by the petitioner to the managing committee. Now the leave vacancy had arisen due to the absence of a regular teacher on medical grounds, my lord, as she was not there. So there was a prayer made by the petitioner to the managing committee. Thereafter, my lord, a resolution was taken. This is in the next annexure 3.
Yes.
Absence of Srimati Basanti Joshi, so and so, section of long and continual leave on MC. Due to the above, the school normal function has been badly affected, and this is bound to tell upon the satisfactory performance of the schools and its students in particular. The managing committee therefore unanimously decided to recommend and forward the name of Sangeetaman, SS teacher, matriculate for appointment as substitute teacher. So, my lord, her post, even if she occupies the post, it is only as a substitute teacher, my lord. That means vice so and so. My lord, so the day the regular teachers join service, my lord,
yes,
She is no longer. She is not supposed to be there. In fact, she was reverted also, my lord.
Yes.
Then, my lord, there was a letter which is next page, page 7, annexure 4. So, letter was written, my lord, to the Deputy Inspector of Schools regarding her appointment as substitute teacher against the leave vacancy, my lord. So, the subject, my lord, only as a substitute teacher during the leave vacancy. Now, my lord, whether any approval was granted or not granted, that is not on record, my lord.
Yes.
So, as far as that aspect is concerned, my lord, I cannot make any submissions, my lord.
No, but the thing is that substitute teacher, I don't think it then needs to go to the government. Anyway, yes.
Then, my lord, what happened? I take my lord's attention to annexure 5.
Yes.
So, this is a letter which has been written to the
teacher on leave.
The regular teacher. Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Regular teacher on leave. I am directed to invite reference to the school letters resting with so and so, dated so and so, and inform you that you have remained absent initially on leave on, I think it is medical grounds, my lord, from Shankar Nursing Home, Molai, since so and so till date, without any application in spite of several letters and reminders from school. Therefore, as per resolution so and so, managing committee dated, resolution of the managing committee dated 15/4/2002, you are hereby given the last and only opportunity to rejoin duties with necessary certificates, etc. within 30 days from the date of issue of this letter, failing which your services stands terminated without any communication. Now, my lord, as far as sanctioned teacher is concerned, my lord, now even if assuming that service is to be terminated, my lord, the approval will have to be sought from the government. Then there is another
copy and sent to the inspector of schools.
Yes, my lord. Now again, there is another letter, my lord, which is written to the incumbent, my lord.
Yes.
Here also, my lord, the same thing is stated that you kindly join your duty, otherwise your service will be terminated. Now, my lord, the subsequent letter, my lord, will kindly see, which is annexure 7, page 10, my lord.
This is, see, look at the sequence. That first letter was in 2002.
My lord.
Right? Writing absence. And the next letter is dated, see, 18 October 2010.
2010.
8 years after.
No, this letter is, my lord, 7 December 2010.
No, this is 8 December 2010. 18 October 2010, sorry.
My lord, I am referring
annexure
to
6.
I am referring to annexure.
No, come to annexure. Yes. Come to annexure 6 first. See the time lapse between the first letter sent to the teacher.
Yes.
That is 18th April 2002.
Yes.
Right. And the next letter sent is on 18th October 2010.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
That is there.
No,
my lord will kindly see.
That we cannot, we have to deep note of these things also.
Yes.
That means what, for that intervening period, since she was appointed in 87 as a substitute teacher against that post created by the leave vacancy, that means 87 to 2010 she's working against that post
as a substitute teacher,
whatever it is,
not as a regular teacher,
whatever it is. 87 2010, that's how many years?
Yes. But
okay.
my lord,
start, yes, continue.
The moment
that, only keep that in mind,
my lord.
Keep that in mind while considering the case of the petitioner. Keep that, it's not a simple case of substitute teacher come few days and claiming, saying that they have vested right. Now this case stands on the different footings, quite peculiar.
My lord will kindly see.
Okay, come to next annexure.
Yes.
Annexure 7, what is this?
Annexure 7.
Yes.
With reference to this school letter, so and so dated 21/10/2010, addressed to Srimati Basanti Joshi with a copy to the DAF School Shillong. For a reference on the above subject, I have the honor to inform you that as per the direction of the school managing committee mentioned above, Srimati Basanti Joshi, assistant teacher, rejoined her duties in the school with effect from 2nd November 2010.
Yes.
So, my lord, she rejoins her duty. Subsequently, my lord, she was, the petitioner was reverted back to the original post, my lord. In this connection, it may be mentioned that Srimati Basanti Joshi proceeded on leave on medical grounds with effect from so and rejoined with effect from 2nd December 2010 after being medically fit to rejoin her duties. Copy of the medical certificate enclosed for kind perusal.
Yes.
Further, to state that during the absence of Srimati Basanti Joshi, initially on leave on MC and unauthorized absence, in the interest of students and the school, Srimati Sangeeta Poon, assistant teacher, was allowed as assistant teacher LP as substitute vice. So now it comes here again.
Yes.
Vice Srimati Basanti Joshi with effect from 1st June 1997.
Yes.
Basanti Joshi was a regular assistant teacher, LP school. Sangeeta Poon has been reverted. My lord will kindly see. Sangeeta Poon has been reverted to assistant teacher under the managing committee, which post she held earlier. So my lord, where is her right? She was purely a managing committee appointee. Only as a substitute teacher, her service was, my lord, availed, and accordingly, my lord, she was also paid. So the moment, my lord, the incumbent joined the service, my lord, she was reverted back.
Yes, correct. No quarrel with that. Yes. Then?
So, my lord, I am referring to all the orders. Subsequently, my lord,
next day.
That is
Next day itself.
In partial modification of the school orders number so and so, October 2010, the substitute appointment of Srimati Sangeeta Poon as assistant LB is hereby extended till 31st December 2010 or till rejoining of Srimati Basanti Joshi, LP teacher, whichever is earlier.
My lord, the day I was reverted back, the next day I am again extended.
Then again I refer to the all the letters, madam, subsequent letters.
Yes.
This is 16 March 2011, madam.
Yes.
In inviting a reference to the school letter number so and so dated 7.
One second.
This is at page 12, madam.
1 second. Next one is Annexure 9.
Annexure 9, my lord.
Yes.
In inviting a reference to the school letter number so and so dated 7 December 2010 on the subject noted above, I have the honor to request you to kindly convey necessary instructions orders to the school for taking further necessary action in the matter as early orders requested.
This
Then
is
the
16 March 2011. That means after, okay.
It's 2010, then
yes.
Say 2-3 months.
Right.
Consequent upon the joining of Srimati Basanti Joshi, assistant teacher LP, with effect from 2nd November 2010, in response of the managing committee. So the same thing is being reiterated, my lord. Response of the managing committee decision dated 10th October 2010 and approval by the managing committee dated 14th November 2010. The substitute assistant teacher Sangeeta Poon is reverted to assistant teacher on pay of so and so fixed under managing committee, nor other benefits of weightage of services shall be worked out separately. Similarly,
what is this?
There's some, it's difficult to make out, my lord. No, this is page 13, Annexure 10.
Substitute assistant teacher Srimati Sangeeta Poon is reverted
On the same day, see, the same day wrote Deputy Inspector of Schools, and
this is office order, my lord, carried out by the managing committee.
Well, in pursuance to this thing.
Consequent, what it says, my lord. Consequent upon the joining of Srimati so and so, with effect from 2nd November 2010 in response of the managing committee decision dated 10th October 2010 and approval by the managing committee dated 14th November 2010. So my lord, whether 14th November 2010 is enclosed here, perhaps it's not enclosed, my lord. 14th October, managing committee decision dated 10th October 2010 and approval of the managing committee dated 14 November 2010 The substitute teacher, assistant teacher, Srimati Sangeeta Pun is reverted to assistant teacher, matriculate in the pay of so and so, fixed under MC, managing committee. As per
Nor other
my understanding, it should be no other, nevertheless, my lord, nor other benefits of weightage of service shall be worked out separately.
As advertised?
No.
What is as?
Separately.
As admissible.
Okay.
My lord, what is handwritten is as admissible.
Okay, right, okay, continue.
So, my lord, thereafter there are some correspondences. Next one is a correspondence with the other incumbent, my lord, Basanti Joshi.
No, should be read. No?
It is, my lord, on the above subject, I am directed to inform you that you proceeded initially on leave on on MC with effect from 19th February 96 and thereafter with no application till you joined the school on 2nd November 2010. The matter has been forwarded to the Deputy Inspector of Schools, Shillong, via this school letter of so and so number dated 7 December 2010. Necessary orders, instructions from the Deputy Inspector of Schools, Shillong is awaited. Since the absence of leave initially and without application thereafter has been prolonged with effect from 19th February 96 to 1st November 2010, you are requested to intimate as to how the absence. So this is regarding, my lord, leave absence concerning the salary matter.
Yes.
Should be treated and regularized. So this is the process of regularization of her vacancy.
Yes.
Leave, my lord.
So what happened after that?
My lord, so this is the communication. My lord, this is also addressed by the school, my lord. There is no communication from the government, my lord. This is the school itself, the managing committee.
Then?
Now subsequently, my lord, there was an application.
What about minutes, August 28th?
My lord, in fact, there was an application from the...
See, read resolution number 2. Case of Basanti Joshi, assistant teacher, on authorized leave since 96, vis-a-vis the case of Sangeeta Poon. The managing committee of a thorough discussion said to supersede, cancel, withdraw the school order letters post dated 18 April 2002. Secondly, decided to allow him to continue sub-teacher without a break and serve further orders decisions regarding a substitute appointment. So this is a resolution of the managing committee.
My lord.
And you remember one thing, Mr. Bhattacharjee, is that the managing committee is the appointing authority. The approving authority is the government, right? Yes. Now the managing committee has taken like repeated resolutions. They've allowed her to serve as substitute teacher, and now with this resolution, it says that since this substitute teacher, the main teacher, the regular teacher was absent without proper authorization, so they said that they decided to cancel, withdraw all the school orders letters post dated 18 April 2002. That means that apart from allowing the writ petitioner to work substitute teacher, there's all the other communications, we disregard them and we allow her to work until further orders.
That is
okay,
there.
Right. Okay, then this copy was sent to the state respondents also. Right, then after that what happened? This is an important one, wait, next 13.
Next page is the resolution of the managing committee, my lord.
One second. Yes.
My lord, however, this is addressed to the SDOAC. This is dated 2011, my lord. Resolution of the
Exactly,
managing
recent
committee
resolution
regarding Srimati Basanti Joshi. With reference to your letter, so and so. My lord, that letter is not enclosed here. Dated 15 November 2011.
So this is Annexure 14. They communicate the 28. It's a communication.
I have the honor to inform you that the service
regarding the termination of Basanti.
My lord,
Basanti, correct?
Yes. So, my lord, that in itself is very contradictory.
Why?
My lord, here it says terminated by school letter number 18/4/2002. Can they go to and from, my lord?
No, the letter there might be some discrepancies, but the content is already projected. What it seeks to convey is there in letter. So whatever it is, they said that they asked for your.
Now they go back and say that her services has already been terminated in 2002. How can it be?
Because it doesn't matter. Yes, continue.
If I may clarify.
No need. Sit down. Your clarification will lead to more confusion. So let us just continue. Yes, next, come.
Now, my lord, the next letter, which is addressed, this is dated 2012.
Yes.
So may I take my lord straight to para 4, my lord, point 4.
Yes.
My lord, this is in view of the above.
Important. I think you should read.
Then I'll start with para 2, my lord.
Don't be selective. We have enough time. Yes,
so, my lord, I'll start with from the beginning, my lord.
Start right from the top.
Yes, my lord. I have the honor.
Read the letter number also. No problem.
I have the honor to invite a reference to the school letter of dated so and so on the subject quoted above, and state that the school has superseded and cancelled the orders and letters subsequent to this school orders dated 10/4/2002, under which services of Srimati Basanti Joshi was terminated because of her continuous unauthorized absence since 29 February 96. The school's orders and letters were issued due to bona fide mistake. So my lord will kindly see what it says.
Doesn't matter.
It says that any other letters against the incumbent Basanti Joshi was a mistake, my lord. That is what it says. Yes. It is further to state that Srimati Sangeeta Poon, assistant teacher, continues to perform her duty in the school, but she has not received her pay and allowances since 1st November 2010 due to non-settlement of her case. It may be pertinent to state that Srimati Sangeeta Poon, assistant teacher, has been working in the school as assistant teacher under managing committee, my lord, since 9/9/1986 without any break. Further to clarify that Srimati Basanti Joshi has not drawn any pay and allowances because of her continuous unauthorized absence from school duties. So this is regarding the incumbent, my lord.
What happened to the money? Stuck with the management?
In view of the...
Yes?
No. It is in the bank.
Till now?
No, because as far as the salary is concerned, the government will disburse the money.
No, I mean it's with Mr. P.T. Sharma.
Yes.
The money now.
In the bank, yes.
Okay.
In view of the above, I have the honor to request you to kindly allow Srimati Sangeeta Poon, assistant teacher, who's on substitute appointment since June 97, to allow to serve as assistant teacher, and also to allow her to draw her pay and allowances from 1st November 2010, from which she was not paid and allowances.
Yes.
So, my lord, the next letter.
Yes.
So this is the first letter, my lord, in 2016.
16.
Which is page 19, my lord. This is annexure 16, my lord.
Yes.
Appointment of Srimati Sangeeta Poon as assistant teacher of LP section. On the subject mentioned, I have the honor to submit herewith a proposal. So this is the first time, my lord, never before. A proposal for appointment of Srimati Sangeeta Poon as assistant teacher section in Bhanu Bhakt Nepali so-and-so school, Nongben Sok. It may be mentioned. So this is what it says, my lord, that she has been working. So it's the first time.
Where's the extract of the resolution dated
2/10/2016?
Yes.
My lord, that is not enclosed.
Where's that, Mr. Sangma? I'm afraid I don't want, this court doesn't adjourn this hearing any further. But where's this extract resolution adopted by the school MC dated 2/10/2016?
It's not here, my lord. It's not a part of the record.
Your records are with you? You just take it out from there. Okay, you sit down, you check, you continue.
My lord. So this is the resolution, my lord. On the subject mentioned above, I have the honor to submit herewith a proposal for appointment of Srimati Sangeeta Pun as assistant teacher of so and so. So, my lord, then they have stated that she has been working, etc. So this is the first time, my lord, that a proposal was sent to the government. Then, my lord, subsequently, again in the year 2018, another letter was written to the department, my lord, to the SDSEO.
This was written 16. The next letter is?
Next letter is 5th February 2018, my lord, which is at page 20, annexure 17. So, my lord, I will read the whole letter, my lord.
Yes.
Appointment of Srimati Sangeeta Pun, assistant teacher. On the above subject, I have the honor to state that Srimati Sangeeta Pun, matriculate, was appointed as assistant teacher and so on 1st June 1997, wide order of this is the managing committee, dated 17 September 1986. Thereafter, she was appointed as a substitute assistant teacher, wide letter LP, my lord, wide letter number dated 26 June 1997. Vice Srimati, so same thing is repeated, my lord. Vice Srimati Basanti Joshi, who proceeded on leave on MC and has since expired. So, my lord, this is written in the year 2018. So by then the incumbent had already expired, my lord. The school had recommended her appointment as assistant teacher as mentioned above, and the approval, so my lord, that approval is awaited from SDSEO office as awaited. So, my lord, in response to this, the government has written a letter which is, my lord, at page 22.
Yes.
Since my friend wants me to read para 4, my lord, so I'll read para 4 of the earlier annexure, my lord, which is page 20. Since her appointment as substitute teacher to that of regular assistant teacher LP, Vice Srimati Basanti Joshi, who could not continue due to medical infirmity, as a consequence, her arrear and allowances amounting to rupees 1 lakh so and so, my lord, drawn as arrear of pay and allowances were not disbursed to her awaiting her appointment as assistant teacher LP.
Now, Mr. Guru, she's still working against that post.
Also, yes, but my presence is never recorded.
Okay, doesn't matter.
So, my lord, in response to that letter, the previous one, my lord, the government has written a letter which is dated, my lord, 15th or 18th March 2018, my lord. So, if I am allowed to read, my lord.
Yes.
Referring to your letter number cited above regarding proposal for approval of appointment of Srimati Sangeeta Pun, I regret to inform you that the proposal for appointment cannot be accepted, as she is underqualified and overaged, and the process of appointment was not done as per NCT norms. In this connection, as per rules and guidelines, you are instructed to immediately advertise the vacant post in local newspapers and conduct both written examination and personal interview. The name of the successful candidate, along with qualification certificates and other relevant documents, may be submitted to the office of the undersigned for further necessary action. This is for your kind information and necessary action from your end. So, my lord will kindly see, the proposal was first forwarded in 2016. Subsequently, when Basanti Joshi had expired, another proposal was forwarded, my lord. Now, to that proposal, government has replied, saying that we regret, it is regretted, cannot be accepted. And since there is a vacancy, now that there is a vacancy in the school, you are to advertise the post and, my lord, go ahead with the appointment as per rules and regulations, my lord.
Yes.
So, her appointment, regularization of her appointment from substitute teacher to regular teacher, that was turned down by the government, my lord. Now, my lord will kindly see, first and foremost, if a certain incumbent was not coming to office.
You see, so you see the first time that they wrote to the state respondents was in 2016.
16.
What about you go to annexure 9?
My lord, subject of the letter.
9, page 12. What is this letter? This letter also is non-important.
This is page 12, my lord, is this is subject is Basanti Joshi, assistant teacher, regularization of leave, my lord, leave vacancy, absence. So this is regarding
never replied by the government.
Because that I don't have the record with
Then
me.
even a copy has been sent. What about this? What about this page 10?
Page 10 says, my lord,
yes,
the incumbent has rejoined the duty.
Yes.
And the petitioner has been reverted back to our original
Any
post.
reply to this one? Then, and no orders passed.
That because
then,
these facts.
Then what about this annexure 4, the 1997, which is upon substitute teacher? Why did we say that you can't? She have said you can't do it.
One is
annexure 4, page 7.
To the DI of schools. So, my lord,
from the initial period she was appointed substitute teacher. This communication is given to her. Then why she was not given her due salary as per what is due?
Well, Lord, because
and
what has happened?
If you come back to that, this is page 20, annexure 17, and then the arrears have all been stuff.
What has happened?
Who is to be liable for all this?
My lord, it is the managing committee.
Managing committee, they have been writing to you.
My lord, only problem is that
you've been sitting on the file, you never bothered to reply. It's only one fine day. This whoever is Simiti M. Nongklau, SD is saw this thing and said that, and just rattled, it's called rattled a letter that NCT, has he gone into applicability of NCT for teachers who are appointed as 86 or been in service in 86?
My lord, but then the question is, even if assuming, my lord, if the petition is correct, but the question is, my lord, if there is a vacancy, my lord, as a substitute teacher, you remain a substitute teacher. That does not give you any right, my lord.
Whatever it is. Now, did you approve for payment of due substitute teacher also?
My lord, only problem is that this was filed at a very later stage, my lord, because we had already filed our affidavit in opposition.
Why do people come to court, Mr.
My lord, whether
they come to court because the last resort.
My lord, most importantly, my lord, whether there can be any backdoor entry, my lord.
What backdoor entry?
Yes, she's
backdoor
a substitute
entry,
teacher.
you look at Uma Devi, she's much before Uma Devi. She's when 86.
My lord will kindly see. The order is also very clear. It says why so and so. My lord, the regular post is already being held by some other person. It is not, my lord, it is not a case that she was appointed on ad hoc basis.
Then you consider so we'll disregard that part. We see she was serving the assistant teacher on a capacity substitute to the teacher, but she was appointed in her own right. Now she was never appointed against a leave vacancy.
She was appointed
in
the managing committee, my lord.
Yes, see the first order.
That is purely managing.
Whatever it is, see. Where's the first order?
First order is, my lord, at
page?
First order is at page 4, my lord.
Yes.
It clearly says this will not constitute any claim whatsoever in future.
That caveat would not operate.
17 September 1986.
See, we are looking at what kind of appointment was she given. Backdoor, correct. Fine. This is any claim in future. She was appointed independently, not against a leave vacancy. So you understand that. So this intervening period substitute teacher will have no meaning. She should be paid a due substitute teacher she served, but her substantive appointment, whether it's temporary or whatever, she's appointed as assistant teacher.
My lord will kindly see. My lord, her initial appointment as assistant teacher is the salary, everything is borne by the managing committee.
Right.
The state is not bearing her salary, my lord. This is
we don't ask the state to bear a salary.
It is
the only thing is now the substitute teacher, whatever is due, pay her that. Then you consider her for regularization. That's all. That will be the orders that will come.
Only problem, my lord, here, because this affidavit had come at a much later stage, my lord. Otherwise, we could have responded to, at least we could have taken some instructions on these communications as well.
There's no communication, whatever communication.
No, my lord, whatever communications addressed to the DI, my lord.
See, very simply put, it's like this now. Number one, this petitioner appointed 1986, correct?
My lord.
Temporarily, ad hoc, whatever, doesn't matter. The
teacher,
right? But the fact remains that she was appointed, correct? That no future claim. Now she was working. Then she was appointed as substitute teacher. She served in that post from 96-97 till date. So what are the entitlements of a teacher?
No, my lord, my
Now see, that's the thing, number one. It's not the base is that she's appointed. Now she has served for so many years, then they've kept on writing, they've sent resolutions. There's been no reply forthcoming.
Well, that
now,
I
the last
cannot
part,
mention.
when they said like, okay, rise of service, now they give that letter NCTE norms and all. So now, where is the connection with NCTE norms that they advertise or post to the consideration of
Because
this? There was any study done by the department regard to the peculiar circumstances of this case?
My lord, at this point,
Nothing
I am
reflected.
unable to comment because
Exactly.
I don't have anything.
You will not
before
be able
me,
to
my lord.
comment. I'm not saying you,
My lord.
but I mean the department will not be able to comment because they've totally disregarded this entire thing. Communications have been sent, resolutions have been sent.
No, my lord,
It's incumbent upon them also to say, okay, regularize the leave of this teacher, the one who died, or not regularize, or like take step to terminate. Nothing's forthcoming. It's just blank. So school has written like what to do about the unauthorized absence. Nothing. Schools have what to do about substitute teacher. Nothing. Schools written that the arrears are pending here. Nothing.
So, my lord, what if I may suggest?
And in the end, you come up with a letter that says that advertise a post.
No, my
now,
lord,
where advertising the post and where is the
my
case?
lord, the question of advertisement came because, my lord, the incumbent
You know why?
sanctioned teacher.
Why it came? No, why it came?
My lord.
Because they didn't have a clue. They saw that, oh, they regularize the service. Oh, we can't regularize. They haven't looked at the service record. They haven't opened the file also. Just write one letter, take down. This letter has been issued to, hundreds of schools. This same letter. When they ask registrations from teacher, so and so, like, they may be overaged, NCT norms, advertise a post. So
My lord, if I may humbly submit, my lord, this came because, my lord, the school for the first time intimated that a regular teacher who was a sanctioned teacher was holding the post had expired, my lord. So that has created the vacancy. If my lord kindly allows, my lord, if I may suggest, as far as whether these responses, what responses were followed from the government, I may take instructions at least in that regard, my lord. Whether government had written back or not, my lord.
You see, the thing is that, see what happened. They wrote in 2011 that she's been terminated. Now, did any communication come from the government that since this teacher has been terminated, did you approve termination also?
My lord, I am slightly handicapped because I don't have any.
See, they've written that resolution, they've given a resolution because they asked for due approval. They've been terminated. Now you have said, okay, now what is the usual cause? They say, okay, fine, this happened. Managing committees decide, they hold the proceedings. They'll just approve the termination and say, advertise a post.
Correct, man.
That's not done. And then they write again, so like, please let her continue as a teacher in LP section. They also nothing.
My lord, the managing committee through and through has said that you please allow her to continue.
No, see, naturally.
But
See,
they have
now
never said.
Look at the next letter. They informed you that she had died on November 28, that service was terminated. Terminated on 2011, correct? 28 November. Now, 18 2012, since they got no reply from you, they wrote like, please let her continue as a teacher in the LP section. And also, see, they've written that it is number 2. It is further to state that she continues to perform the duties of school, but she has not received her pay allowance since 1st November. Does this prick your conscience? They've written to you that please, like this poor teacher has been serving since that time. She's not been getting her pay allowances.
As far as what the period of her service, of course, she should be entitled, my lord. That is there. Now, whether her service can be regularized, my respectful submission is no, my lord. But for the period she has worked, definitely.
Regularization is not a question that this court will order for regularization. It will come later. But you have to look at the service record. What will a petitioner be due? You put yourself in the shoes of the petitioner.
My lord.
So what will it be?
So, my lord, at least
it's a court of equity.
For the service she
and if
rendered,
equity, we have to give equitable relief. We have to balance it. We balance your official, your requirements against the case of the petitioner. Simple
for
as
the
that.
service she is rendered, she is entitled.
You want time for 2 days, we'll give it 2 days. But then you know the mind of the court.
My lord. So, my lord,
for a service rendered, there's no question of her not being paid.
So, my lord, if at least a week's time is given, my lord.
We'll give him a week's time, Mr. Guru. I don't think they come anything else, but you've heard heard Mr. Kibu Haji, GA, stop due to some, he praised that he may be allowed to, in the course of hearing, in the course of hearing, Mr. Kibu Haji, Learned Counsel, Learned GA, submits that he may be allowed to seek some further clarification.
Yes, my lord.
With regard to the matter. Accordingly, 1 week's time is granted. We just find out because you have to help them also.
My lord,
that's the thing, because see, the thing is that it's not a question that we can say regularize.
No, no,
but the
for the
question
work
is
she is rendered, she is
will
entitled,
be set out as and what what are the circumstances.
My lord.
You can't just make person work for.
No, that is true, my lord.
They have taken
That
a
I am
service,
also
the
not
money
against.
is there. They've taken out. She's given her sweat and toil.
That she will be entitled, my lord.
Yes.
Lord, I don't want to repeat. Consul has already remarked that I am squarely covered by Umadevi.
Yes, that the realization will come in that for consideration will come in the the light of Umadevi. That but regard we are concerned more with regard to her past service now. He's not
Yes.
being paid.
No,
He
that
might not being paid from 2011.
No, that aspect, of course. I will
And now
also
just
not-
because in tune with your letter where you said advertise it, she's not being allowed to sign the register also. So that is very unfortunate. Yes. And Mr. P. Sama not bringing the whole records also. That's very unfortunate also.
You should have got the original records, my lord.
Original, only whatever secretary give, I have.
Of course.
More than that.
This item 21.
All right, my lord.
21.
You are appearing here for the petitioner.
Yes, Your Lordship. Item number 21.
What's the matter about?
This is a matter about LA case regarding the non-compensation.
Regarding?
Regarding non-payment
Okay.
of compensation.
Item 21.
Item 21.
This one. My lord, I think there is a change of counsel, my lord.
Yes, she's appearing now. You are appearing for the council.
No, I'm asking for time mentioned for 3 weeks time.
Have you filed your power?
We already asked from the NOC. Vaklatnama we already filed.
Okay. Appearance have been made by MS Thank you on behalf of the petitioner. He submits that they have been newly engaged and require some time to examine the matter. After 2 weeks. This is the matter of the 3 weeks for hearing this.
31.
I don't know. Too much. This poor little waiting me up.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this matter pertains to the issuance of death certificate, Your Lordship.
Yes.
The petitioner, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, on the last occasion, I've mentioned that similar situated persons have obtained the death certificate in her name, Your Lordship.
Just regard to that Atul, right?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes. Where were we last time?
Your Lordship, Your Lordship, on last occasion, I have submitted that the similar situated persons have obtained the death certificate in her name, Your Lordship. And this Honorable Court has passed an order to dispose of the representation, Your Lordship, on this one. It was the same matter, Your Lordship, with a similar prayer, Your Lordship. The similar situated person. So based on that order, Your Lordship, the death
Where's the order?
certificate, this is the order, Your Lordship. It was for the disposal of the representation, Your Lordship.
This is only direction giving to dispose the representation, not for issue that press certificate. The last para, Your Lordship.
Exactly, that means for whether, it means whether who should be given death certificate. You see, read para 2. Read from para 1.
The petitioner claimed that the wife is not able to obtain the death certificate, and when approved, she was informed that death certificate is been applied. Yes.
Then?
Submitted the petitioner filed a representation. Therefore, respondent number 2 for redressal requisitions, but till date, submitted representation has not been disposed of. His limited queries is only to direct authority to look into the representation and dispose of the same expeditiously. Number 3 submitted instruction. It appeared that also claim to be legally wedded wife so and so. The certificate has been issued to her. In view of the submission made by the land council for the parties, the petition is disposed of by directing the respondent number 2, for whom the representation is pending, to dispose of the same expeditiously as possible, preferably within a period of 2 months. The receipt of this order. And if whether this petitioner they have the representation, if there is it can be disposed of. Don't know whether they have filed any petition to the concerned respondent.
Why is it? This is what the name of the petitioner here?
Christina E. Sangma, Your Lordship.
Here also?
Yes, Your Lordship.
In this case?
Sorry, Your
No,
Lordship.
it's not Bina Roy Sangma.
This is Bina Roy Sangma.
A different case.
This is the, it was the same prayer, Your Lordship. The same facts, Your Lordship.
Is to direct the respondent to issue dispose of the representation. The prayer to they said to dispose the representation.
To dispose the representation, and also another prayer, Your Lordship, for the issuance of death certificate.
Where's your marriage certificate? You married before. This
It's
is
in annexure 1 of my petition, Your Lordship, page number 12.
Okay.
This is actually this is not a marriage certificate. This is the
Type copies at page 15.
deed of marriage. Whether that actually this cannot be the marriage certificate, my lord.
This is the marriage certificate, Your Lordship.
You see the annexure 1. This is a deed of marriage. This is a deed, not the marriage
It was
certificate.
signed by the registrar.
The marriage, whether they can make a deed.
No, that'll be sub. See, if you want to question this one, then you file a suit. If you want to say that the marriage is null and void, that's a different matter, right?
It will follow, Your Lordship, for that.
Now, where have you filed? You file affidavit?
Lordship, I have filed.
What do you say in affidavit?
In my affidavit, I have stated many things that actually I have stated that that petitioner.
You're Ambika. Your name's Ambika.
No. Oh, I'm
Aprila
Seth Marak.
Ambika is a daughter of the petitioner, Your Lordship.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Who are you?
I also the wife of the.
His second wife.
Second wife.
You were never divorced from him.
No, Your Lordship.
Actually,
so you're the second wife. That means that the first wife takes
precedence. First wife also have not legally married.
No, I was.
Doesn't matter. That's besides the point.
So and
their marriage is not even within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, Your Lordship.
Where is your marriage certificate?
It's in the affidavit. It's annexure 1, page number 8, Your Lordship.
No, there's.
Yeah, there's. It's in the affidavit in opposition.
You got married again. You got married again. Subsistence of your first marriage.
Yes, I got married because as per the Christian Marriage Act, there's the person who has been got the certificate of episcopal coordination. They can issue they can solemnize the marriage, Your Lordship. Because
divorce has to be obtained, Your Lordship, from the first wife.
No, actually, first instance they have not legally married. How there is no question of getting divorced.
195 of IPC also.
1 second. Yes. No. Bigamy.
Yes,
Where's the affidavit, Mr. Sharma?
I have filed it. It will be in the affidavit in opposition for respondent number 5. I have filed on 17 April. No?
The respondent.
17 April.
Number 5. Yeah, number 5.
Lordship.
Okay. Yes. When he died, he was with the respondent number 5.
Lordship.
He was not.
No, he died with me. Actually, even all the annex. I have even looked after the disease.
Doesn't matter.
And all this annexure 9 is there. Annexure 8 also is there. Everything. I was in the hospital together with the disease, and then the body also by the hospital.
Now, even the certificate from where? Yeah, the one you annexure 1.
It's somewhere in Jordan, Your Lordship.
Somewhere in Holland?
Jordan, Your Lordship. It's outside India.
That time you was a MLA, you might have gone to somewhere.
Because he knew you couldn't get married here second time.
But
you also can go to Jordan if you want to get married second time also.
But as for the, because he was Episcopal ordination who received that, they can ask for they can issue that marriage certificate. Actually, that was there actually. That's what
now succession who's taking
Marriage Act.
was still in abeyance.
Succession is
We have filed a revocation, Your Lordship.
Actually, now it is my custody.
Have you got the debts and securities?
Have
you taken the amount, whatever is in the bank with whom?
I have not received.
Very good. So, even your marriage is, if you're seeing that this other marriage is in doubt, your marriage is more wedding sanctuary.
In fact, Lordship bought marriage illegal, I should say.
It's legal, no?
Even they also don't have the legally. Even of course, I should say that even this one actually.
Both these marriages are illegal. Then it'll go to whom? It'll go back to the clan.
You should have done it by any priest from Meghalaya actually, but then. But otherwise, it speaks that.
See, with due respect to the deceased soul, he knew that he could not do it here. That's why he went to Jordan. He went to Jordan. You know, like you heard of Las Vegas? Huh?
Yes, Las Vegas.
Yeah, you heard Las Vegas. Las Vegas, there's a city in America, right? Where you can just go. Suppose you can get married within 15 minutes. There are many chapels out there. The priests, and it's legally valid. You say, I want to get married, they will perform the ceremony. Say, I do finish, you'll get marriage certificate. So many people who have gone there because it's a place where enjoyment and all is done. So they get married by mistake. So then they try to revoke that. But that's also a valid marriage. So marriage is a serious thing. Yes. How will these four people decide this representation?
Let the authority.
Yes, Mr. Nombri, how do you propose to resolve this issue? The other marriage is registered, whatever, there's a deed of marriage registered in India.
The origin has been issued here to Mr. Samma's client. If that is surrendered, we can issue a fresh one.
You surrender it.
Your Lordship, because that I have to get instruction. Otherwise, Lordship, because there is no illegality with them for issuing the.
No, there's no illegality with them. The thing is that they issued because you applied for it.
Not only I applied, but I was there with the decisions
that
for
will go on your success.
And in
when
fact, Your Lordship,
when you have the revocation matter, that will be taken up by the court. They'll take evidence. Don't bring that. See, under the register of birth and death, there's no harm issuing duplicate. But duplicate in your name, issued which is already in the name of the respondent number 5. That's the situation.
Otherwise, Lordship, let the department decide only similar order. No, on that, let them, because she's pressing on that judgment which she has produced before. Let them let the department dispose of the representation, because that is the exactly order. The similar order.
The thing is that, see, in your case, the thing is that, like, normal thing is that the first widow will take precedence, whatever it is, unless divorce or something like that.
But Lordship, that
is prima facie, okay? You are the second wife married in Jordan, right? So on the basis of that, you obtained a death certificate, and you also filed for your succession, correct?
But
now the disputing that they filed for revocation of your succession certificate, and also the contesting the fact that that certificate was given to you in your name. So where do you think you should go?
Lordship, may I say
have to go to civil court.
This is not a case. Actually, the case is actually that she have decided for more than 25 years. It's amount to, though legally there is no divorce, but practically she has that petitioner has decided the disease and live and never come back. Only when the disease died, they are coming for claiming for the body, claiming for
55 years.
25 years, more than 25 years. And there is a judgment, Your Lordship, I can produce any person, the lady or wife who decided the husband has no right to claim for any death or
surety. Is the case from Garo Hills?
Lordship.
Is the case from Garo Hills?
No, this is a Supreme Court judgment. I will produce the next date, because she has no right.
Have you established the factum that that will not go before this court? It will go only before you. You know, the thing is that she will file a suit for cancellation and revocation of a death certificate.
And
moreover, on the
moreover,
basis of the document she has here. And once a suit is filed, then they might file for injunction. Then that death certificate cannot be used in your succession case.
Indeed. And moreover, this case actually it was settled. Even the disease and the petitioner, they have settled the matter before this court only. That this will, to that effect, last time I have filed the additional affidavit. Additional affidavit where it says that property has been equally divided. And it was done by the arbitration from this honorable court. There was a case pending before this honorable court, and thereafter court has directed to settle the matter. And it was, yes, I have filed it in my additional affidavit, Lordship. It is not record. Last time I have filed it, Lordship. It is there. My additional affidavit.
Yes.
Actually, what happened, Your Lordship?
Yeah, this is the deed of agreement, Lordship. It's Annexure 1, not Annexure 1, Annexure 2.
Comply with the order, Your Lordship.
See, there is that both a disease and the present petitioner have already settled the matter for dispute. This is on record. It is on record. And that.
Oh yes. Now the thing is that and you didn't oblige with the.
Yes.
They didn't comply with the mediation.
Yes, they didn't comply with the mediation.
They didn't comply.
Deceased did not comply, Your Lordship.
No, it is only an allegation.
For which
actually,
the petitioner has filed a civil revision, Your Lordship, before this honorable court. I have previously submitted the order, Your Lordship.
It's been disposed of.
No, it was not disposed of, Your Lordship, because in that time the deceased has passed away, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Since the disease passed away, actually, they have filed it was only an allege. They filed a case against me saying that okay, I was not complying with the order.
Yes, take down. Okay, this is 30th. He died when? Recently?
Yes, Lordship, the disease died on the death certificate. 13 March 2022.
Yes. Para 4 years. The petitioner before this court has come with a prayer for the direction that fresh death certificate of one late Atul C. Marak Atul, the seats of Marak in her favor, as also for disposal of representation dated 7/2/2023, which has been filed before the respondent number 2, that is the
Your Lordship, on earlier
Registrar of Births and Deaths. Respondent number 3, Registrar of Births and Deaths. Next part, the facts as set forth is that the petitioner was the legally wedded wife of late Atul Simarak, who expired on 13/3/2022. But before she could apply for the death certificate, the respondent number 5 had already obtained the same in her favor on the ground that she was the legally wedded wife of, she was also legally wedded wife of late Atul Simarak. It appears that after the succession was filed by you.
Lordship, I have
Appears
got
that
it.
after,
It's in custody
where do you see that in the affidavit?
in the affidavit, I didn't put
You ever said it?
whether I have speak it or not. Let me see, I take success certificate. So I think I have not stated regarding the certificate. I have not stated, but the fact is that I have got it, obtained it. But in the affidavit, I did not.
Did not say that.
Did not mention regarding that.
And I thought
Yes.
Facts. The facts are set one. Wanted to stop before, but before the pressure could apply. Pune?
The respondent had already obtained the
Respondent
same.
number 5.
Respondent number 5 had already obtained the same in her favor on the ground that she was.
On a claim that she was
also the legally wedded wife of late Atul Simarak.
It appears after, but he didn't file succession, so they'll just cancel it out. As such, in view of the situation, the writ petitioner is before this court in view of the situation, don't write that, just cut it out. As such, the writ petitioner with the view to establish her right to the debts and securities and also properties is in need of the proper death certificate in order to enable her to institute appropriate proceedings for the same stamp. Next paragraph. MS LD Sangma, learned counsel for the petitioner, has drawn the attention of the court to a deed of marriage dated that's in the petition.
Dated 7 February 1976, Your Lordship.
Dated 7/2/1976, which apparently has also been registered before the sub-registrar's office at Guwahati, Assam. He submits that the fact that the writ petitioner was lawfully married to late Atul Simarak cannot be disputed, and further or not confuted, nor the fact that he has never been divorced from him. As such, he contends that being the first legally wedded wife of the deceased is entitled to a death certificate wherein her name should be recorded as the wife. So she further submits that the death certificate which has been issued, therefore liable to be recalled and directions be issued for a fresh death certificate to be issued. That's where we should stop. Next, Mr. P.T. Sangma, learned counsel for number 5, and reply has submitted that the respondent number 5 is also legally wedded to late Atul Simarak, and that the marriage was solemnized under the Christian Marriage Act, though it might have been performed in
Canada,
in Jordan, Canada?
Canada of Galilee.
Where is that?
Cana of Galilee.
May have been performed abroad. Okay, we leave it out there. Stop. People from abroad. He submits that based on this document, the death certificate as applied was duly granted. Is granted to the petitioner to the respondent number 5. Stop. Based on this document dated 15 January 2011. Which appears at Lecture 1 of the affidavit of opposition, the death certificate is issued. So, he has further submitted that the writ petitioner and the deceased have not cohabited for over 25 years. And as such, at this stage, the petitioner cannot claim any right over the estate and securities of the deceased. Next paragraph. I've heard the counsels for the parties. So, the dispute in a narrow compass is only with regard to who has the first claim on the estate of the deceased A.C. Marak. Stop. The fact that a document exists, notwithstanding the fact that it is not a marriage certificate per se, small word comma per se, it cannot be ignored. The other aspect which is also apparent is that after the said marriage had been contracted, there are no documents or material to show that the deceased was divorced from the writ petitioner. Stop. On the other hand, as seen from the affidavit filed by the respondent number 5, another marriage had been contracted by the deceased with her, the veracity of which also cannot be ascertained by this court sitting in jurisdiction. Stop. Next paragraph. The documents that have been produced, that is the documents are seeking to establish the factum of marriage of both the writ petitioner and the respondent number 5 to the deceased A.C. Marak lies in the realm of disputed facts which have to be established by way of evidence. Stop. In this context, therefore, this court sitting in writ jurisdiction cannot discern, is not in a position to discern or to decide the competing rights of the parties. Stop. In this view, therefore, it would be proper of the ends of justice to relegate them to a competent court of civil jurisdiction to enter into the merits of the matter. Stop. Next paragraph. Though the matter would be best served if the parties could attempt an out-of-court settlement, the same is left to their wisdom. Stop. Next paragraph. Let's view the matter. This petition is closed and disposed of. With the direction, will not give effect to a death certificate also. With the direction that the parties are at liberty to avail of appropriate alternate remedy. Stop. Till effective orders are passed by the concerned civil court thereof, the death certificate issued by death certificate, this is which page?
it is on
The death certificate issue, page 22. The death certificate. Where's that? You have it here in your writ petition. Death certificate.
Issue is by municipal board on 13 on.
Where is it? Where is it?
Date of issue is on 26.
Where is it? Where is it?
My annexure, my affidavit on page 22.
What's affidavit?
Yeah, affidavit in opposition, page 22.
Then we'll go by the affidavit issued by the respondent number.
3.
Respondent number?
3.
Page 17. Asking them to settle the dispute will be just cracking their heads honestly. Tom, no?
This petition is supposed and disposed of with a direction that the parties are at liberty to appeal of appropriate alternative remedy till the effective orders are passed by the concerned civil court thereof.
No. Stop. Next paragraph. It is further provided that till further effective orders are passed by the concerned. Are you?
By the concerned civil court thereof, that is issued by the respondent.
As well issued by respondent number 3, dated 24/11/2022.
But I think we go by Mr. Sangma's original one that was issued on 26th of March.
Where is that?
Last page of this affidavit.
Page 22.
Yes, it is. That's extract. Last page. The problem.
This further provided that till effective orders are passed by the concerned civil court thereof, that is
Which was issued on.
issued on 24/11.
Now this will be 26/3/2022.
Lordship, because suppose the both party compromise, then I think this may affect them.
Doesn't matter. You compromise.
Because
who's stopping you?
Because this death certificate, suppose both parties agree to settle the matter, and with regards to this death certificate.
That's why it's going to be difficult for you to take it out also. And it'll be difficult to obtain. It'll be a long drawn out proceeding. So better sense should prevail. You share the wealth and enjoy it in good health. That's what they say.
But some money which is lying in the debt securities in the office. So I think how it will.
That doesn't matter. You have not made any statement that you filed succession proceeding. So we cannot take cognizance of it.
We got it also succession.
Where is it?
My affidavit.
Should have pointed it out earlier.
Small amount. Page 23 is the succession filed by the petitioner.
Then you don't aware of this, Mr. Sangma. When the court pointedly asked you whether you have.
I just stated that I have filed it, but.
This is filed by us, Your Lordship.
What is filed by them?
Yes, Lord. This is pending.
It doesn't matter. No?
It is further provided that till effective orders are passed by the concerned civil court thereof, the death certificate
On
issued on
26/3/2022, bracket annexure 11 to the affidavit opposition of R5, close bracket, shall not be acted upon. Shall not be acted upon. Shall not be acted upon. Stop. It has also been next at the conclusion of the hearing. At the conclusion of this hearing, Mr. Pinaman Nomri, Learned Counsel for the respondent number 3, has also apprised the court that the petitioner has also filed. You said revocation. This is for succession.
Here we have filed the revocation, Your Lordship.
Where?
This is District Council, Your Lordship.
Is that on record?
That is not on record, Your Lordship.
Then?
Because even they haven't brought on record, Your Lordship, the succession petition.
You filed in Shillong also?
We filed in Shillong and we got it also.
You got what?
Succession certificate.
Then have you acted upon it?
No, that one I actually.
See, they don't come to the court. They have not come to the court with the foot with no, with it's called with unclean hands.
But we have disclosed this because they have submitted to
Yes.
Because that issue was
You think
only
keeping
for
the
death
pocket will
certificate.
serve your
That's why-
purpose?
I'm saying, but I did not put in the affidavit. But
why?
Because this was not the issue in that. This was
Of course,
only
an
the
issue.
death certificate, that's why.
All connected issues, the issue, whole issue is regard to entitlement. Now you find succession against it's not a question of it doesn't have any relevance in the matter.
I think up
the
to
succession
before.
would have been acted on the basis of the death certificate.
Exactly. So you thought keep quiet about it and at the same time make run around circles.
No, they also know about that.
So they filed verification. So have you drawn any amounts?
That I have to get instruction whether they have withdrawn or not. That
This is very serious, Mr. PT. It amounts to suppression of material facts.
they have filed only for revocation of this one. That is still pending.
It appears that in the land dispute, the settlement is already there. The contention here
No, land dispute settlement was with the deceased person and the first wife, but then he never adhered to
The
it.
main contention here in the succession is the 45,000 pension, family pension. If they can settle that,
You've got the succession 45,000 pension. Only for the pension. Or what have you succession? What do you have? What is the money
For
from the
pension
bank?
only, for pension.
Only for pension.
Only for pension. Not for other this one. Only for pension. And they have filed an application to revoke that the same. It is still pending in the lower court. They have the application.
This is absolutely uncalled for.
They filed for revocation of the succession certificate.
It is a duty to inform the court. I mean, to at least put all the facts for the court.
Actually, petitioners also should have, while filing, they should have also put it in the. Nothing was there.
They have not mentioned also.
I've mentioned, Your Lordship, that their succession is in stay, Your Lordship. We have filed a revocation, Your
No,
Lordship.
you have not mentioned a petition.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Nothing is mentioned in the petition.
How last part? Apprise the court that there are succession proceedings which have been instituted by both the parties. Stop. It's a simple issued by now you have to produce a death certificate there to veracity to check. This has become a mess. So are you basing your claim on the estate on the death certificate also? No.
No, Your Lordship.
Then what are you fighting for this? What are you fighting 45,000?
Your Lordship,
They want property also.
no, there is
The property
no
can't
such
be
things about
succession. It's
property,
only
Your
for
Lordship. Yes,
movable,
it doesn't get
movable,
the right
movable
over the
assets.
property, Your Lordship.
What about the property?
Some of the properties are in my name, Your Lordship.
That is
There
where
also-
what
there
we
also
have
there is a
mentioned in that
dispute which is
affidavit.
Absolutely confused, confounded.
Actually, only Lordship, my only pray that we both the matter, both party will approach the competent authority. Only till that we will approach.
So then you'll file a suit for
Yes.
for declaration who's the legally wedded wife. That'll take ages. This is absolutely.
Because the first instance she should not have, the petitioner should not have come because it is not the actual proper for this. They first should have filed.
the petitioner's marriage, which is registered, would be under the Special Marriage Act.
It's not. That's not a certificate.
It's not specified.
That's what is called observed. That is.
And moreover, they also have done in Assam only.
So what? That's in India. They have done in Jordan. How can we see that's even a genuine marriage certificate, or not downloaded from somewhere and just sign?
Lordship, of course, as Lordship pointed, both a party actually the parents are not legal. Even the petitioners also, even the second wife also. That I admit.
Okay, we'll do one thing regarding this. I'll send you both to mediation.
Lordship.
Yes, sir.
Has also advised this court that there are succession proceeding which has been instituted by
About the parties with regard to the deaths and securities of the deceased Atul Simarak. Stop. Now we just score out all the early order. Notwithstanding the earlier directions that will contained in this order, in view of this revelation and considering the the time that would be consumed in the pursuit of certain proceedings, in this court, the parties are hereby revelation before that last sentence. No.
notwithstanding the earlier direction that has been in this order in view of this revelation and considering the time
that would be in pursuing civil proceedings. The parties at the bar submit that they may be first allowed to explore the prospect of settlement of the dispute by way of mediation. Stop next. Accordingly, place this matter before the.
The dispute may be specified because the actual dispute is the pension and not the.
Yes. Yes, sir. So I'll correct it. Yes. Place for the mediation committee for appointment of suitable mediator. Waste of time, really. Should leave cost on both of you. You're prepared to pay cost. What's the amount, pension amount you said? Pension amount how much?
45.
For not disclosing, you pay 1 lakh cost then.
Because I just reply as per the whatever is stated.
You don't reply as per what's stated. You reply, you have to bulk up your own case. It's not that.
What's less?